There we go.
The Taiwan president visit. If China tries to take over Taiwan, is President Biden still committed to putting U.S. boots on the ground in Taiwan?
We've answered this question multiple times. I don't have anything else to share.
Okay.
Wow.
We've answered this question multiple times. I don't have anything else to share.
Okay.
Follow up on Title 42. You said that the American people have heard directly from the president. Why haven't migrants heard a message from the president or the vice president, either of them explaining the new rules or reiterating, what the secretary said yesterday, not to come here if you're not going to qualify for asylum? Where are they in terms of communicating with the people who are trying to come in?
I think hearing from Secretary Mayorkas is a powerful messenger. He was at the border. He was here for more than 50 minutes taking all of your questions. He's been on TV doing kind of a Ron Robin today and other days as well this week.
Good one.
Today we have Mayor Mitch Landrieu, Infrastructure Implementation Coordinator, who's here to talk about one of the president's favorite things, Infrastructure Week. In fact, he loves this week or this decade, right? He calls it Infrastructure Decade. So that's what the president has coined it to be. So, Mitch, the podium is yours.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think my brain just committed suicide.
So let me just say on the ruling that you just laid out to me. So look, the way we see that, it's sabotage. It's pure and simple. That's how that reads to us.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
You're trying to send a message. The critics of the administration would argue that this is a message that you could and probably should have sent earlier on in the administration. Can you walk us into the deliberation? How did you arrive at the idea that there should be a presumption of ineligibility, and why was that policy not announced earlier?
So, in response to your precise question, we sought to end Title 42, the Public Health Authority, earlier. We sought to roll out our immigration enforcement authorities under Title 8 of the United States Code earlier. We were enjoined from doing so by a court.
Did the president read that report?
Understood. The president has seen the report. We have said many times before he appreciated the bipartisan commission that came together and put the report together, put the report that you're just speaking of. As it relates to this moment in time, Senate clearly is taking some sort of action. They're going through their process, and we're just going to leave it there for now.
You're assuming the president will be updated momentarily by the team. What was he doing for the last several hours while they were in these meetings?
You are a crazy little man.
Seriously.
They were having conversations, right? They were on the Hill, the negotiators. But how would he? Yeah, but how would he be updated if they're still having conversations on the Hill?
What did he say?
Seriously.
To go. Look, Peter. Look, Peter.
First year of his term, he conducted because the COVID pandemic by video conference. Is that not possible right now?
Look, Peter. We're going to give the space to these negotiators, the time and the space to have these conversations. That's what we're going to do. The president is going to continue to be updated regularly, daily, as he has been for the past couple of days. And that's how we're moving forward. That's how we're seeing this process. The president has sat down twice with congressional leaders very recently to hear them out, to have the conversation, to talk about his budget, to talk about the urgency of getting the debt limit done, of Congress doing their job. And so he continued to hold the line in that way. And so look, we're going to have the negotiators have their conversation. They just ended their last convening, if you will, and they're going to reconvene. I'm certain of that. And so the president's going to get an update from his team as he did last night.
Last time that we got got this close to a debt ceiling default, President Obama deputized his vice president to lead the negotiations. Why doesn't President Biden trust Vice President Harris to lead these negotiations?
Well,
What? Why? Why?
I disagree with your the premise of your question. The president does well. Let me. The president entrusts the vice president, as we all know, as we have stated many times. She was in the meeting that with the congressional members that occurred very recently, right before the president left for Japan. She has been in regular conversations as well, and has been in conversations with the president. He has taken her consult and listened to her advice, as he always does on many issues. This is one of many issues, and so that